It's nearly Christmas and 2025, and 2025 has been an exciting year for real estate, and I'm trying to recollect some learnings so that my friends and clients can appreciate and maybe learn. We all learn something together from the experience, right? So over the year, many people have been asking me about changing a house or buying investment property and so on. And one of the things that the sun just went down. One of the things that always comes up is, even if they're buying for own stay or for investment, obviously, how much profit will I make when I decide to sell it? So of course the year has been full of buzz, and then there's new launches in Core Central, I think rest of Central, and also quite exciting ones in the outside Central like Springleaf and so on. And then I also have clients who bought resale condominiums a few years ago, and I've been tracking their profit over the years, because they did tell me that they might want to exit when they are ready to, around this year or next year. So then I start to realize a few important things. Okay, number one, I give you an example first. So in Choa Chu Kang, a client of mine bought a 3-bedroom, 3+1, slightly bigger unit for 1.1 million, something like that, about I think 3.5 years ago. And today he stands to gain about $300,000. So when you annualize the return, right, for him, it will be about 7-8%, about there, depending on what price we sell, and it's his cost of interest and so on. But when I looked at the condo, past few years, when people exit the condo, the annualized return for that very old condo, which is I think 20 years old, is sometimes between 5 to 13% per year. Then when I look at some examples like Pasir Ris 8, right, when they launched, it sold out almost immediately. I believe it was about 1,800, 1,900 PSF, or maybe it was 1,600 PSF. Anyway, the annualized return for Pasir Ris 8 at the moment when they sell it is between 4 to 7%. There was one or two above that, the bigger units, and actually, to be honest with you, because the entry price was high, the exit price was also high. So asking price is high, and the volume of transaction is low because people are not willing to pay that price for that mixed development. Then I try to look at something else like Piccadilly Grand, right, which is in Core Central, mixed development. Then when I looked at that also, of course, it's a premium paid when they launch because it's a mixed development, it's a Core Central. And I remember at that time, it was also sold out very quickly. And many people were interested to buy because they thought, I can invest this one, and when it's TOP, I can sell it. But when we see today, yes, there are people who make money. And annualized return, right, it's around there, 4, 5, 6, 7%. And also, many people are trying to sell, but the number of transactions is low. In Piccadilly Grand, the bigger units are selling. Obviously, it's family units that are selling. But many are trying to sell, and the volume is low. Then I go to another one like Treasure Tampines, which was a blockbuster launch, very good price, entry price. Then I try to look at the annualized returns because some of them made a lot of money from Treasure Tampines when they sell at TOP. And annualized return also about there, it's about maybe 4 to 8%. I mean, if you want more details, I can share with you, but that's the range. Then I think, then that means the client who bought the resale condo, bigger one, near to MRT, good, vibrant location, made actually equal to or more than people who bought the new launch at that time. It's about 3-4 years ago. That brings me back to today. So if today you are a investor, you must look at all the data carefully. You really need to take a bird's eye view about the past transactions, how they are going in the location, and really understand so that you can bet on the exit point. And always, if the entry price is high, a premium for any reason, sea view, mixed development, whatever the reason is, you are going at a higher entry price, which means that you need to hold it longer to make money, logically, unless you get lucky. You get lucky with the ballot number when you buy, and you get lucky with the buyer who wants the unit. So luck is not a good thing to rely on when it comes to investing. So you have to be careful. When it comes to premium price, you must be careful. Then premium location. Like Core Central. Core Central, I know that people buy all the new launches because those are smaller units. The quantum looks okay. Maybe 2 million, I can get 2 point something. I can get a 3-bedroom, but it's very small 3-bedroom. So I say, oh, okay lah, I can buy that one. And the PSF is pretty high. It's nearer to 2.8 to 3,000 plus PSF. Is it a good buy? People say, oh, the launch price is actually lower than what they launched at last time. But last time the story very different, and now the story very different. We don't have foreign buyers anymore because of the ABSD. So you got to be really careful when you bet like that, right? So Core Central, I'll be very cautious. Yes, the launch prices seem lower than before, but history of price increase has not been shown yet in the resale market. So it's a higher risk that you take. If you're willing to take it, good for you. For my own clients, my own risk profile is I want to make sure I make some money, at least not lose money. So I tend to be a bit cautious. So for me, this story tells me that if you know the market very well, you look at the data, and someone can advise you, you can make a more reasonable investment choice. So in summary, right, new launch, mixed development, premium locations, or outskirt, like Springleaf area or Lentor area. People say, very ulu. Or for example, I give you another example of Water Gardens. Water Gardens at Canberra, which is in Sembawang. Many people will say, lousy, very far away. But do you know that their annualized return for those who bought at launch and selling today is also 4 to 6%. So where is the ulu lah, whatever. So the thing is, you need good advice lah. So this is my learning for this year. There is no sure win one. You got to be really careful whatever you're touching. So all the best for 2026. I hope that summary helps and the examples help you a little bit. Thank you.